Hey guys, YouTube vinyl community. This is Vinyl Lover here. Um, yeah, I just over the last few weeks purchased a lot of great vinyl. Came across some great deals as well, and yeah, so I got I think around 40 albums I want to show you. I haven't done that much research, so I'm not going into the specific year and stuff like that. But I think you'll know most of it. Some of it is like cheap heat, things I was missing from my collection, and just great things I found. So yeah. So and I have a few 45s to show at the end. So let's just get going. The first four here is for my Rolling Stones collection, and pretty much set on all the regular albums, the ones I want to own at least. So it's more like compilations and stuff. The first one is yeah, record store release on it's called Metamorphosis, I think, and it's like demo recordings and studio recordings, unreleased stuff, songs they have written for other artists as well, and they just did demos of them, and they ended up on this. So great one, and it has like a sticker you can iron on a shirt as well. So glad to have this. Just missing this, found this at a great price, and it's just a compilation best of. You can see all the song list here. But I love the diamond shaped cutout things. Yeah, you've all seen this before. I just need to have it. This one is one I have been listening to forever. From I was just a little wee lad. I had this on CD, so it's pretty beat up, but the vinyl is great, and it contains all the greatest songs. It's called Hot Rocks, from 64 to 71. Yeah, sure you all know it. And the last one is Stone Age, the Rolling Stones, also compilation. You can see the playlist here. Yeah. All right. As people who follow me knows, I'm one of my favorite guitarists of all time is Rick Clapton, and I love him for his yeah. The reason why people criticize him a lot is people who only know him from his unplugged period and onwards, and not from the whole career he had before. You know, from Yardbirds, um, Cream, Blind Faith, Derek and the Dominos, just yeah, amazing stuff. So, and I was missing his first solo album. I got this. It's got a split here, but again, the vinyl is great, so I don't really care. And speaking of Clapton, I found this Yardbirds compilation of a lot of their early songs on Fontana. Yeah, you can see Sorry for the Glare. Yeah, For Your Love, and yeah, all that stuff. And I got a live Cream album, just kick ass, man. I love it. You can see. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Got myself some Freddie King. It's the only album I have by Freddie King. But man, this guy kicks ass. Oh, speaking of Clapton, yeah, uh, yeah, he just gave 120% every time he performed. So yeah, one of the great kings of blues. Loving Spoonful, John Sebastian, just some of the best 60s pop ever. Just check that playlist. Do you believe in magic? Daydream, Summer in the City. Got a few jazz albums. Was missing Kind of Blue. This is just like an, I think, 80s reissue. Digitally remastered, so, but I'm not a connoisseur. I'm not looking for a first press on Blue Note or anything, but love the music, and I was missing Kind of Blue, so got that one. And yeah, maybe my favorite jazz artist is Coltrane, and this Africa Brass album, Rip, Uncolored. Sly and the Family Stone, greatest hits. I wanna take you higher. Yeah. Hello. And this was the last one I was missing from my Paul Revere and the Raiders. I don't have all of them, but I needed this one as well. So I think I'm pretty much set on my Paul Revere. To me, totally underrated. This is one of the best garage 60s garage bands ever, in my opinion, at least. Found a Back from the Grave, Volume 4. I'm just collecting obscure, underground, garage rock. Love it. I just discovered the Sonics actually on the playlist here, so it's not totally obscure, all of it, but Larry and the Blue Notes. Night of the Sadist. It was a night of the sadist, yeah. Yeah. Chicken Shack. I've been seeing this, listening to this. I've never seen a Chicken Shack album in Denmark, so I came across this kind of best of double album on CBS in great condition, so I got it. It's kind of blues rock, yeah, great ass kicking, the way I like it. 2 historical performances from the Monterey Pop Festival, Otis Redding and the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I'm not that, I keep saying I'm not that much into live albums, but I keep buying them, and these 2 yeah, you got to have them. Yeah, was just missing Hey Jude from my Beatles collection, so I found this. And another compilation on I Can't Leave These Be, when I found them, original Marble Arch Kings with the flip back, and I have all these songs already, but yeah, great songs, great band. Someone in the VC showed this. It's like progressive blues, kind of experimental, yeah, really cool, great album. The Climax blues band plays on. It's also called the Climax Chicago Blues Band. But great album as well. I only have great albums. So. One of the cheap on original rock classics, but it's Blues Image second album, Open. I have that first one. So was missing, really missing from my Birds collection. I think this is close to my number 1 now. Yeah, 8 Miles High and Fifth Dimension album, and this one. This is from an old library album, so you could borrow it, but great condition. But man, what a great album! And my newest release I got, it was the Sonics, the 2015 release. This is the Sonics in true mono, recorded, and man, this is all new songs, and man, these guys can still play. It's incredible, and I only think the drummer Dusty Watson is a hired gun, but also one old experienced cat as well. But these guys still rocks. So really good. Check it out if you don't know it. Added to my Bowie collection, Six Stardust. Need to have this. I've never been totally into Bowie. I always deeply respect him as an artist and a musician and composer and all that, but I've never been something. I don't know why, but it's great. Anyhow, I talked to a lot of other people who feel the same way. I watched the other day the new Todd Haynes documentary on the Velvet Underground, and I realized I was missing their second album, White Flight, White Heat. Pretty noisy album. I think the story is that the producer actually wasn't there during the recordings; he just left, and so to the engineer to just keep the tapes rolling and just left. But some great stuff in this. Yeah, but if you haven't seen it, a great documentary. This is my second edition of Traffic. I have the UK cover. I think this is the American cover, but I have the other cover. The vinyl on that is pretty beat up, so I got this on Island Records, and I think also one of the VC guys showed this one, and it's a Man, progressive blues, hard rock trio, but with a lot of progressive leanings. Man, it's called, and the other one's called Maximum Darkness. Atomic Rooster's debut, I think, isn't it their debut? It's been on and off my want list for a long time. I don't know. Yeah, just wasn't ready before now. But progressive, psych as well. This one has also been on my want list, all three albums, and this is the first one where I found a decent copy at a decent price. So it's their third and last album, I think. At least it's their third album. But I also really want their debut, Distortions, which is pure garage. The second one, $100 Fine, which is more psychedelic, and this one where they dive into more like hard rock. Yeah. But great album. Oh. So Postman just stopped by. I think Psychedelic at some point showed these two next albums, and I took a mental note of them because I really like both of them. The first one here is Andy Kim, um, Rainbow Ride on Steed Records, and it's really great pop psych, really great songs, melodic songs, and nice production and nice cover as well. And yeah, I like his style, his vocal style. And the same goes for this one, Peter Cofield, and this is more like 60s, like pure 60s pop. Yeah, folk pop, but you know the classic 60s vibe, and yeah, great voice and like mint condition. The next three albums is all from this fella's book, Richard Morton Jack's Psychedelia. And I was looking through this the other day, and now with these three new editions, I'm almost there on all of them, but not a lot of them are originals. But this one is, and I found it. I went to my first record fair in a long time, and didn't find that much, but I found this one, and I think actually it's the first record showed in this. The Free Spirits and Out of Sight and Sound, and this is of course Larry Coryell's first band, and the Free Spirit has been called the founders of jazz rock, but this is psychedelic with a lot of jazz influences and a lot of experimentations as well, and yeah, but more in the jazz vein. So fathers of jazz rock, the Free Spirits. And the next one, one of, in my opinion, the best exploitations or psychsploitation albums, as I heard someone said. So it's the Unfolding. They called the band playing. How to blow your mind and have a freak out party. But actually, yeah, they just hired a bunch of musicians, booked the studio for the night during nighttime, so it was cheap, and then they went in, took a hit of acid or smoked some ganja or something, and then they just jammed out. They have a few songs, but the almost entire B-side is just them having fun and rambling on and using echo effects and backwards effects and stuff like that. But the A-side have some great songs as well. Yeah, it's cool to have. The Unfolding and Fluff, also one of the Bosstown sound bands from the Boston area. Really organ-driven psych rock, psych pop. This as well has been on and off my want list for a long time. I wasn't sure it was just a hype or musician Alexander Skip Spence, and this is his solo, or he wrote while he was in the mental hospital. He wrote most of this, and when he went out, the story goes that he just, still in his pajamas from the mental hospital, bought a motorcycle and drove all the way across the states to Nashville, I think, and then recorded this. And he recorded everything himself, all instruments. And if you don't know him, he started out as a drummer for his on Jefferson Airplane's first album. Then he left and he co-founded Moby Grape, where he plays rhythm guitar and sings as well. And but then his mental health became worse, and yeah, it's pretty downer, tragic, kind of like the Nick Drake story and vibe as well, I think. But some really beautiful, tragically beautiful songs on this one. I'm not really sure if this is in the book, Richard Morton Jack book, but it's one that's been on my want list again for a long time, and it's Bob Smith, The Visit. This is a great reissue, great quality with this almost like fabric. It has a big poster inside, and it's kind of all over the place musically, but psych rock, yeah. And that was actually it. Besides, I just want to show a few 45s. I got Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs with Wooly Bully and Juju Hands. Oh, sorry. Juju Hand, Wooly Bully. And I got The Smoke with My Friend Jack. And We Can Take It on the flip side. And the last one was the 5, 6, 7, 8s, if you remember from Kill Bill 2, playing the Japanese girl group. And this is their cover of 19 Nervous Breakdown. And on the flip side is an even more obscure band, the Church Keys, Who's Driving Your Plane. I want to do, maybe I will do another live show soon where I'll play some of my 45s. Yeah. But that's it for me now. If you're still here, listening, watching, if you like this video, hit the like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and it would be nice. And I have a few more coming, so and it's soon Christmas, and 28th of December is my birthday, so maybe I will have a bit more to show as well. So until then, see you all. Take care out there.